Hey guys, it's John.
And Kimmy.
Welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward, part 29, I think.
That's so many.
Might have gotten that wrong.
Between 27 and
I
29.
need to move you in.
Is your hand okay? Okay.
You squished my hand.
Oh, no,
Well, your chair did. All right, made our way down the hallway. And at the end, waiting for us. So we just got done with the first room in Alice's branch. Let's just take a look real quick. So we're right here.
Right.
So we're about to make the decision of who to go with. I think, or no, Ally Betray is what we've got coming up.
Yeah,
Never mind.
because we just did the pantry, right?
We just did the what?
Pantry?
Crew quarters.
Crew quarters, that's right.
Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, headed left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. Here's where they're figuring out where they are. Can we skip this? Oh, we can. Thank God. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit, exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Okay. No.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Try and skip it, guys.
skip.
Try and skip it. This is gonna be a skippy video, probably.
Skippy.
I don't know why it won't let me skip through the doors opening and closing.
This.
There we go.
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show them that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Okay, so this is where it's like, you can go through the AB room over, or, chromatic doors over and over again after you complete a room.
Right.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Dio.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Whoa. Hold on. Grandpa?
That's what you're latching onto right now?
Since when were they buddies?
14,
Well, yeah, I think in a
15
situation
EU?
like
yeah,
that.
that makes sense.
EU stands for erotic units. I'll just spoil that because it's stupid. Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game. And if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh! You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Remember when we were in the director's office and we were guessing what was in the safe and he said, videotapes.
Oh my god!
So funny.
What is the deal with creepy Tenmyoji? I did not sign on for this.
Two milkmen go comedy.
Go comedy!
Okay, skip. What she talks about, blah, 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 blah. Not exactly. Well, I didn't say that exactly. K, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. Oh, we're voting, okay. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door. But Vi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An ambidex gate has 45...
Yeah, okay. What? This game's got a time limit too. Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the old lady isn't in there. Is that what he's talking about?
This is when they found her, I thought. Yeah.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. Yeah, I thought they found the old lady dead when they went into the leftmost AB room.
So,
vote.
Where
Shit.
is she?
What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Hey!
Okay.
That's the door to the AV room, silly! You're in the AV room right now! Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Okay.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. For example,
There we go.
Siggy and that means
Yeah.
and it goes alas as upon obviously and BO and when. You should see.
There we go. Okay. So she's just explaining the AB game.
I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes
I don't know why it won't let me skip this. This is all the same.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
See? She says stuff like that.
So weird.
It is weird, but it's funny. Man, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
Duh, you never heard about that?
Hello.
Doesn't everyone spend their time reading up on Schrodinger's cat and the prisoner's dilemma and the Chinese room?
Obviously, we all should be if we're
Duh.
not.
Occam's razor. Never heard of it? Huh?
What an idiot.
What a stupid moron. You're familiar with Pavlov's dog, right?
Right?
Right. Yeah. What about I don't know. There's too many examples.
I was gonna say, can you think of another one?
Yeah. There's one on the tip of my tongue. Nope. Who's that guy who talked about conditioning? No, I don't know.
Conditioning.
Yeah. Like air conditioning. Just kidding. It's psychological conditioning.
Right.
Whatever. I mean, there are a bunch of them. Doesn't matter.
Freud. No.
No, not
Let's
Freud.
say
I know,
Apple
kidding.
and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and bananas.
That's like my single least favorite phrase said in that way.
I just said the thing you hated most.
You did the thing that I hate most in the world.
It was it bananas. I like the word banana.
I hate everything about that. Apples and bananas.
Well, we are embarking on a difficult life, aren't we?
God.
I love you.
Apple and banana. I'm gonna kick you off of this series. The rest of it is just gonna be me.
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving you trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. I'll give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, If my erstwhile criminal associate, Banana, is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. If we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'd have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
We consider all 9 of us to be on the same team. We need to always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
Could have asked.
Huh?
You could have asked.
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice.
I didn't want to interrupt.
We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
But if you both betray, then you get 0 points.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient.
Good one.
This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
I don't know you! Get off my purse! That's my favorite King of the Hill episode.
He ain't gonna email you. Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life.
Was that her flying through the air? That first one?
Kind of looked like it.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
Should not be making
Goodbye.
that face right before she died. Okay, we haven't gotten that ending.
Looks like we're seeing a future that hasn't happened yet. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
Saw what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and And
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about?
Ag.
What is it now?
That's the sound he's making.
Ag. Well, then why is there a GH?
It's silent.
Why isn't it just AH?
I almost said it's silent like in laugh.
Ag. My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. Felt like it was going to explode.
Are you all right?
Think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
All right.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Same old Siggy.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination, brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It seemed real though. Was it premonition?
See, it's silent like in though.
I understand how GH works. For words, for actual words. Not for onomatopoeia, which can be spelled however you want it to. Erg.
You have a line?
Arg. I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than I thought. What, you've been in the nonary game for like 2 seconds, dude.
Yeah, you're fine.
I was tired, and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Beep beep.
5 minutes remain. All play. If no.
The hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. Still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What'd you mean by that? Something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? 0 never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth?
What is that?
I think it's a bomb.
Oh, right.
That's why he said there's a bomb in this building.
Yeah.
Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. Oh, but what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. Did it feel like it was gonna explode, Sigma? It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
Ew. That's gross.
I guarantee it's not that bad.
Remain.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do
You're gonna
it.
choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
Whoops.
30 seconds remain
the mic with my
until
cup.
Amberdeck's game polling closes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stood in front of the selection screen, took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There's only one possible choice. Which is...
Do you want to go ahead and betray?
It's what you want to do.
Okay.
Ally or betray?
I was thinking about it, and ally would mean that we are in good faith with Alice and Clover. To betray would be in good standing with Fi. Probably. More than likely. But if we ally, then we're not going to be in as good standing with Fi. But I feel like she gets over it quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But if we betray, then Clover's going to be a big old booty. So is Alice. Let's do betray first.
You want to do betray?
Yeah.
Well, Alice did vote ally last time, so... Or like, every time we see her vote in this round, she picks ally, so...
Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm just trying to talk through it.
Why would this change
no.
anything? We would get 3 points.
I mean, I guess we're going to come back an ally anyway.
We're gonna
But
do
what
both.
if she changes? I want to say she changes. Let's betray.
Well, we've only seen one person change, and that was Temioji, so...
I know, and that was weird.
That was weird.
And I want it to happen again.
Round 1 of the result. Thank Amberdeck.
Yeah, it kind of blew my mind when it happened for the first time.
But it hasn't happened since. And, like, that's what
Yeah,
blows
nobody's
me away.
changed their vote since then, I don't think. That's fine. I stepped out of the AB room, and I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temioji's steps weren't a slow, heavy plod. What happened to make him like that this time?
Right. Because there's no dead woman.
I did the right thing, right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You were right there. You watched me choose betray.
Oh. Well, what choice did you have? That's the kind of game this is.
Shut up, Fi.
What's
What's
up?
up? Siggy!
Hey,
What are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go.
Very nice.
We'll find out if you made the right choice.
It's annoying, but all right. Okay, we're gonna skip the rest of this.
Skippity skip skip. Get ready to get lectured by Alice.
If everybody.
There.
I like all that.
All that, huh?
The effects.
Okay.
What?
Wait, what? Whoa. Dio and Quark allied with Luna.
We've never seen Dio ally with anyone. Or Quark for that
That's
matter.
very weird. Why did that happen? I actually don't remember that. Kay and Clover betrayed Tenmyoji. Well, that
Makes sense for Kay.
Kay and Clover always betray. But Dio and Quark always betray.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Okay, but Alice picked ally, so we have 6 points.
Here are the results from your game. Now.
Alice is gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
She's gonna be pissed.
What the hell, Sigma?
Hey.
Did she slap us?
Ouch.
Huh? That was quite a smack.
What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you realize what you've done?
Of course.
We chose betray.
Hence the slaps.
Right?
All right.
Come
we don't
on
need to
now,
get
I think
physical
once
here.
was enough.
1,000 times wouldn't be enough. I don't think you understand just how bad this is.
I'm sorry.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just apologize for.
Then, what am I supposed to do?
The fact that you're even asking that question is insane. How stupid are you?
Alice, why did you choose Ally?
Can you even hear yourself? It's almost like you're saying I'm the idiot for choosing Ally.
We didn't say that.
Haven't you ever heard of the prisoner's dilemma?
Duh. We have.
That's what we were talking about.
We finished first grade.
Oh
Then
my
why,
god.
for fuck's sake, did you choose betray? We all get out of here quickest if everyone chooses Ally. Any idiot can see that. So, why did you?
I'm sorry. Really, I feel terrible. So.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. Well, you're gonna die in like another round.
Yeah, so it
like
doesn't
you
matter.
always do, so whatever.
Yeah.
She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and stabbed me right through the heart. Oh, stabbed? It stabbed him right through the heart.
Oh, he's Alice now.
Yeah. Wow, what a reference. Foreshadowing. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose Ally.
No way I'd choose betray. I'm with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
How many EUs does she have?
You would have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
I see. Say no more.
So it's like
Didn't think it'd hurt
Tenmyoji.
this much.
It's like Tenmyoji, Phi, and us are the only ones who have any sort of recollection at all. Because it seems like everyone else just doesn't remember anything.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
So weird.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing Ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. Why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure. Weird.
I bet Quark
Zero,
knows
when is
something.
the next round?
Huh?
I bet Quark knows something. And where's the dead body? What if the dead body's in theirs and Quark is like, I know you killed her. I won't tell anyone if you unless you choose.
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Oh, we're paired up with Alice again.
No, she's solo.
Yeah, but we're the pair, but we're gonna be against her in the next AB game.
Me
Again.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
Oh, we're paired up with Luna.
What do you mean?
Oh, good.
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed.
This will always be the June talks about the Titanic music to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark,
And thus
Clover, and I are
begins-
cyan.
Thus begins
I
Phi's
think Mr.
pairment
K and I are
with
pairs.
Dio.
And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when.
When did they change?
When did they change?
When did they change?
Talkie, talkie, talkie,
Talk
talk.
about.
This
I
is
was
when we're
at the
taken.
university late, and then my car got gas, and then now I was here. I saw a person in a gas mask. Why is this happening to me? Spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. Yeah. You guys deserve some self-pity. Shook my head. Okay, where do you want to go? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, let's just go in order.
Yeah. Lounge.
Dio!
The lounge.
The lounge.
I'm lounging.
You're lounging.
Don't poke me in the armpit. She's always doing that.
And you love it! Cause you love me!
Do I look like I love it?
Yes.
Oh.
You got makeup on
Hey,
your
Sigma.
shoulder.
Can I get you a seat?
Stop.
I was trying to get the powder out.
Stop.
What do you want?
Wow.
There's something happened.
What?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. Stop. What?
I'm paying attention. My mic's really far away.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. Feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Alright.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Let's see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Fortunately, as much fun as that sounds, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Yeah, afterwards.
You got a point.
Sigma?
Just kidding around. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kinda numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
Ugh, it's a terrible feeling.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright. I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I wave goodbye and head toward the exit. Where to next?
Infirmary.
The infirmary.
Infirmary. Could you imagine if your whole body felt like when you cut off blood circulation? Like that really heavy, floppy
I wouldn't be able to walk.
I know. I'd be laying on the ground like, I feel terrible.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling.
I don't know how you would walk. Because it's not like when my arm feels like that, when my arm falls asleep, I can't use it on anything.
Yeah. You have to like kind of flop it around. Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So. This is the infirmary, huh?
What are you doing here?
Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP.
You're wearing
Tenryoji
panties.
and I only have one. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less? I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life.
This is some serious, like,
want to do.
what, ageism? Is that a thing?
Like what?
Well,
Frick.
let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
No, I. It's fine. Whatever.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Because you're being weird.
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
She's talking about the end of 999.
She is.
Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too? We'll start with you, Tenryoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then.
Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
Yes.
Always.
I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Yeah, 40's young.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up.
What?
Guess he just took it too far.
I don't think we would have said that 10 years ago, but it is. It is young.
Well, yeah, but like when you're 20 and under, anybody that's older than you is old.
Yeah, it's true.
If you're a teenager, you're like, you're 23, you're old.
Ew, you're old.
You're so old.
I see.
Silly
You lost
heads.
your father too then.
But yeah, as you get older, it's like, I'm not old.
Everyone's
35,
young.
I'm not old. 45, I'm not old.
Yeah.
55, I'm not old. I'm so young. 65, I'm not old.
I'm not old yet.
75, I'm not old.
I think it's like 97 when it's like, my body might be old, but I'm still young at heart.
I'm still spry.
Yeah. So you like waddle into the next room.
Yeah.
Oh, he lost his father too.
So he says. Interesting.
What about you, Sigma?
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma.
They caught her like mid-face, so she looked like she was going,
Yeah, like rolling her eyes.
yeah, but instead she was like,
We got here Sigma's story, okay?
I told you guys.
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face.
Ba ba ba.
I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. Oh, he's someone you know.
Real well.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Because you're full of shit.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
But he's not.
That's a weird way to phrase it.
You really don't know much, do you?
I latched onto that phrase super hard when I was playing.
About Quark, I mean.
What do you mean a boy his age would be in elementary school?
Yeah. He's not in school because he already has a job. He's a con man!
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
She could be
That
a
leaves us with
doctor.
She's the most mysterious to me.
Then
What
Kay?
does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
Sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
Crew quarters.
Guess.
I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Okay.
I'd like to think that when options like that pop up, everyone has them. And so everyone can see like this little gray bar pop up. And they're like, so where are you going? And it's like, bloop. You're like, crew quarters, huh? Cool. Cool.
Good bit.
Going to the infirmary. You know? Like, that'd be cool. That'd be weird.
It would be weird if that happened.
Glad you support what I have to say.
Yeah, you're right. That would be strange. Wait. What do you say? I headed out of the infirmary.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
Maybe we should be faster.
I was too busy encouraging.
Is that what you were doing? Is that what was happening?
Yes. That is what was happening.
I press escape, cancel the game, delete the whole thing.
Alt F4. Oops.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
You were in the crew quarters before. Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary,
Probably
perhaps?
not.
Out of the ordinary.
Like
What's
what?
this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book on meowt cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
He mentioned this in the crew quarters video.
I thought he just liked to make puns. I didn't know it was specifically cat related.
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, I forgot.
He's bringing it up again.
That's weird.
That's
Look
weird.
at Kay. I like it when he gets those eyes. They're funny.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well,
Meow, meow, meow.
there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks of meowt it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
It's the weirdest thought experiment I've ever heard in my life.
Well, Schrodinger's cat is a satirical thought experiment.
Right.
It's not real.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Because, like,
That's why it
No.
annoys me so much when
Yeah.
people talk about it. Meowby?
What?
It's supposed to satirize quantum physics. Okay, whatever.
yeah.
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Orc, you're doing it too.
Oops.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Temioji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What do I have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
Okay, so we've already read this. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. It's about Radical 6. Radical 6 infection spreads.
Oh no. Spread across the globe like
100,000
wildfire.
victims, immediate quarantine. Okay. Is this for
It
real?
seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? Couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before.
Shake it.
Where and why?
If it is true,
Look at Quark.
then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
He looks cold. Oh, not anymore.
When did they change? Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
But Quark's here.
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something!
So they must have just found the lady.
What did you find?
It's horrible! It's really scary!
Horrible.
Oh, never mind! Just shut up and follow me!
She should have said, ARG!
You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Oh, the three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way.
I feel like we've missed something pretty big.
Thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody!
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
So we never saw this before because Alice and Luna were always killed in this room. And we never bothered to look under the bed.
Where is it?
Right, and when we first go through the crew quarters, like, the bed that it's under is up, and we don't see it, obviously, so it's after the crew quarters, someone plants it.
Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There, you see?
Now remember what we got at the end of the Dio ending.
I don't remember.
Fi was asking him what the password to the number 0 bomb was.
That's right. Yes.
Why was she asking about that in Luna's branch?
Because she already knew about it. That's crazy.
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
What's a dead man switch? Like it's on the bomb?
It's like an automatic flip.
Oh.
I think. It's like, in case someone's not, like, in case of someone that's supposed to press it is dead, it can activate anyway, I think.
Or if you flip it, then you're dead. Because dead man.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's a type of switch, I know that. If you switch it, you're dead.
You're the dead man.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
Thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter? Wait.
What?
You mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annihilation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah. Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
I think we only recently were able to definitively prove the existence of quarks.
Yeah,
Like,
within the
I
last
think, like,
several years.
A couple of years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
This was made like, 10 years ago or whatever. Or no, not 10, like 7, right? I don't know.
Sure.
Okay.
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop poking. She keeps poking.
Sorry.
Yes, please.
Fi nodded, turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron.
The word antiparticle makes me think of this Zitz cartoon that I saw. The Funnies. It was like this teenage guy, right? And then they're out to eat with his dad, who he's like feuding with.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad was like, I'll have the pasta. And then the teenage kid goes, in that case, I'll have the anti-pasta. I always thought it was funny. That wasn't the punchline, but it was like part of their bickering.
It was a setup.
Yeah.
I love Zitz.
So stupid.
We should get like some of the Zitz books.
They're not that good.
Oh really?
No.
always liked them. You just didn't like them because the main character was like you and you were a teenager.
So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons.
I did get tired of my dad bringing the funnies up to my room like every Sunday and being like, "This is you, by the way." He would do it like every Sunday.
It's a tradition.
Yeah.
Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So,
it's
an
called
antimatter
explosion
bomb is a
and
bomb
death.
that uses annihilation energy.
So it explodes. We get it.
Yeah. Everyone's like, ew. I don't like it.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. All right, how about this?
Big bomb go big explode. Boom boom.
Yeah.
You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together?
They fuck.
Well, if there were, quantum men and
like
women.
poetry.
Then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
This is getting really... This is a bad
kind
analogy.
of a strange explanation.
Yeah. Okay,
You
thank
followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
I'm sorry, but
So big boom boom.
if this were happening in real life, I'd be like, okay, thank you for the science lesson, but like,
So we
what
all
are
die.
gonna do?
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's talk about action plan,
Big-
shall we?
Big bomb go big boom boom.
This is not a time to learn. This is a time to run.
63 trillion joules.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've got to be kidding me.
Which is tiny compared to the ones we have today.
There's only 350
Which is
milligrams of stuff in there.
Sickening.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Oh, only.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps. But how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes.
Or
There's
4
no
or
way
5.
to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio, step forward and reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
There's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So they need to find the thing that goes into that port.
Yeah.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? Well, when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. After that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. He did do that. He does that every time, though.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just a... could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane.
We didn't put it here.
Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Temioji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, then they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior.
Or we could just call Zero and AI the rabbit.
Yeah, the bunny.
Which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay.
But they like this junior-senior thing.
Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be. Well,
why not?
Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Could he be saying that to just mess with us?
Fine, Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. I think this is the game's way of telling you, like, Zero's one of the people in the game.
Right.
Okay?
No,
We're not
I know.
gonna pull a mystery person. Yeah.
It's just
I know.
if I were in the game, I'd be like, that doesn't mean anything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Temioji? Vi? Or... seemed insane, but Could have been Quark. No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is
Press
it?
the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Run!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to...
Alright.
You're right, bye!
Oh wait, we're not paired up with Alice. I just realized.
We're paired up with...
Well, we'll pick.
No, Alice is the solo, and we are paired with Luna?
Yeah, I know, but like, to go through the next door.
Oh, right. Because it's not the white horse yet. So we can't go with her.
Wow, they just opened.
But...
Chromatic door 5 minutes.
Hey, the doors are open.
we'll choose
Figure out
this
who's gonna go through which
next
door.
video, right?
Hang on. Well, what are our options
Pay
this
attention.
time?
I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
If I quickly lay out our choices. Option A, Luna and I pair up with Clover, go through the green door. Option B, Luna and I pair up with Fi and go through the red door. Option C, Luna and I pair up with Alice and go through the blue door. Interesting.
3 minutes.
Okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right? Then can I
Yeah.
decide this time?
Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Privately.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes.
Oh, did she say it? I guess.
I
What
think
about
it.
the rest of you?
Yeah.
Is
Do
that
it-
okay
I-
too?
Oh. I didn't skip it. I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Fi.
Let's do it.
We'd be playing against Fi. As far as how I felt about that. Alright.
So we'll do this next episode.
That's right. Oh, this is a long one.
It's such a long
It's
one.
like a double-length episode.
So is this going up today or Wednesday?
It's going up today.
Ouchies?
I stretched. I like hurt a muscle in my rib.
Ouch. That sucks.
I'm okay. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Sorry about the missed videos last week.
I'm not apologizing.
It just happens sometimes.
Somebody commented on my sponsored video that I uploaded on my main channel last week and was like, this is what you did instead of uploading the missing VLR video?
Oh my god. You had like a timeline.
Do you know how
for
the
that.
world works? Do you understand what a sponsored video means?
No,
It means they paid me to put it up on a specific date.
by a specific
So
time.
yeah, I prioritized that over the series that we're doing for fun. Sorry.
Also, it's one person. But I just, for everyone else.
Also, yeah, like, I'm editing the videos and stuff, but we also have to schedule between us, and it's hard to schedule sometimes.
It is. But we made it today, and that's what's important.
Plus, we had just finished a branch, and whatever. I wasn't fussed about it.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
So we will be back on Wednesday with the red door.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, that's true. We may choose no.
It'll depend on what Kimmy chooses. All right, we'll see you guys then.
Choose yes. Think critically.